They have some pretty noticeable changes. They moved all the crackling drakes to the sideboard. They have no Terramander. As you guys can tell, I'm incredibly tired. I'm stumbling over my words right now. But they've moved up to the third Snapcaster Mage, or God, just need to start over. Third Pyromancer's Ascension and two Snapcaster Mages in the main deck, which are kind of interesting. Some of the notable absences from this deck that I've noticed is there's no gut shots, which kind of surprises me because that deck card has been overly impressive for me. There's also no access to Flame Slash anywhere in the 75, which is another card that I've found incredibly good in the mirrors. And the Molten Rings over the Blood Moons I find interesting as well. Of course, they obviously have some synergies with Snapcaster Mages, with Thing in the Asses, with Pyromancer's Ascensions, etc., etc. But I'm still weary of that card. Though obviously this is weary looking at it on paper with zero games tested, so I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying it visually looks odd to me. Also, I noticed the mana base is different. All the other builds we played have had a couple Sulfur Falls and never maxed out on the four Spire Bluffs, and typically had like a splash for like white or green, for like Ancient Grudges or Stony Silences or whatever. And this is just a much more cleaned up mana base. So hopefully we'll get some decent matches and do some magic playing. If nothing else, the queues should be at least quick. I believe this is kind of just clearly a keep. Even if they have a turn 1 discard spell, we still have the backup looting, which is nice. And I do need to pay attention to who's on the play and the draw today because there's been a lot more 8 rack running around. Or 8 whack, or yeah, 8 rack, I think. Ooh, that's not good for me. That typically means it's blue black mill, and I believe that match to be heinously horrendous. Hopefully, Pyromancer's Ascension will change it some. But luckily, it's a match that I don't really have to worry about my life total any, so I can just do something like this to start the game. And oh, that's not good. We really want to hit a land in our top 3 cards. Hopefully, they don't have the surgical or anything, but it doesn't really matter if they do, I guess. That's kind of bad too. I guess I need to do this. Anything to increase my odds of drawing a land, I think. Because the game's probably over this turn if I don't draw a land. Hmm. Things aren't looking promising. I believe this is just a heinous match. Hmm. Actually, don't have another one of those in my graveyard. It's kind of weird. Well, we can gamble a little, I guess, and just hope that they don't have it. Well, we could start with something like this too. Let's see if there's a surgical or not. Maybe. Well, there's not. Make sure to get the one out of the graveyard. I'm clicking it and it's just not accepting it. There's a mission briefing. Okay, so now that we know. Huh. Well, no matter what, they're going to be able to use that next turn. Should have paid more attention there. I might would figure out what's in their hand if I had. Guess I still need to kill this. Hey JJ, what's up, friend? Alright, so this is going to probably take a minimum of 10 cards from us. It's probably an archive trap or something. But we just gotta hope that we can survive long enough to deal 3 attacks. Well, 2 more. I should have paid more attention to the library. I could have probably discerned what this card was. So 1 lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolt, 3 lightning bolts. So there's 1 lightning bolt left in our library. What are you into today, JJ? I've not saw that card. I don't know what card you're talking about. Guess I'll put that one on top. Since we might have to find a lightning bolt to win the game. I don't think I'm overlooking them. 2, 3. I don't see one. Field of Runes could be game. Of 17 cards, I guess I want to land. Because a land lets me buy back Faithless Looting. Oh, if they just drew an archive trap and have an archive trap, the game's over. Oh no, they have a mission briefing in their hand that we know about, so the game's over. We've lost. That was a good draw. Hey, Spirit. Hey, Murph. So, yep. That's unfortunate. I've heard a couple people say that's good. Um, so I guess we want this. Guess we want this. They are a ensnaring bridge deck, so we may want those. Mm, There's an argument for this card. Definitely don't want these lightning axes. Still a lot of things to exile. I don't think I want these Fiend Asses either. Like, they're just a fatal push deck. Gotta have some way to win the game though, and I don't think this other stuff's enough. Um, Really just don't know how to sideboard. Yeah, I have no idea. Pretty sure I'm just trying to win Pyromancer's Ascension here. So what are these cards? We can't keep a no land. I guess we keep it. Doesn't look very good, but whatever. Lands on the battlefield. Alright, what do you got? It's your one time to use it. It's double white. That's a lot on the mana cost. Proliferate. That was interesting. Goodbye, a bunch of our stuff. Nothing I care about, at least. Since I'm pretty sure the only card I care about is Pyromancer. Yeah, Phyrexian Mana is great. Alright. Definitely going to get my land here. Guess they have the surgical. I should have probably took the fatal push, but I don't have a way to stop an ensnaring bridge, so yeah, kind of what I was afraid of. That it's just not going to do anything anyway. Huh? They only have 2 surgicals. They're playing 4 ley lines. It's certainly not looking good for me. Well, I always watch with Twitch chat closed, so I wouldn't have saw Twitch chat go crazy anyway. But more than that, I didn't really watch it anyway. Or I wasn't watching it anyway, I mean. I like Eternal. Wonder if I should ever stream Eternal. I don't know what they're going to get back. Maybe they're just going to get rid of our faithless looting. Maybe they're going to flip our swollen horror. I assume they're getting back the surgical extraction for something though. It's just are they getting lightning bolt, or are they getting metamorphose, or are they getting faithless looting? They're getting lightning bolt. I don't know if I can actually win the game now. I have one more braid in my deck, I think. So I guess I have some outs to win the game. Oh yeah, Eternal's just another card game. I think it's pretty fun though. Well, they have another ensnaring bridge in their hand, so I'd have to win this turn. Oh no, we have a Snapcaster Mage in our deck too. We can buy back an Abrade. We're just kind of running it off right now, which is pretty cool. Well, there's that. That's helpful. I'm going to call that part 1. Can I flip that Pyro's Master's Ascension this turn? 16 cards left in my library. Nah. Still have enough mana if we get it. Alright, we don't have enough mana if we get it anymore, do we? So Manamorphose left in our deck. Huh. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep the Spell Pierce or not. Kind of drew everything in our entire deck. Guess I'm supposed to ignore the Spell Pierce. And just discard these two, play my land, and kill these two. The Metamorphose, is it enough now? So, say I play Opt, I have 2 mana, I see 4 cards. If I find a Manamorphose, I have use my last 2 mana and I gain 4 plus the 1 in my hand. I'd have to find another basic too. There's not another basic in my deck. No, it doesn't have to be a basic. I could use a Shockland. There's a Steam Vent. So if I don't play the Molten Ring, I have to find an Abrade, a basic, and a Manamorphose. It feels like a lot of things to find. If I'm not, I don't know, I don't remember if I've shuffled because I'm not a very good Magic player, but I believe I put a Steam Vent on the bottom. I don't think I can actually get there anymore. I think the Steam Kent's on my bottom 2 cards. So that one's going there, this one needs to go here. I just hope they can't kill me. I had to kill the Field of Ruin because I didn't want them to be able to just have one land in hand and be able to activate a archive trap. Well, there's no glimpse left in their library. That was my Snapcaster Mage. So now it's only a Braid. And I'm not overlooking it, am I? So that means I just guaranteed find my Braid now? If they have another Fatal Push, I die. So I was right. I hadn't shuffled. There's no reason to do that. Yeah, they have a bridge in hand. I guess you're right. We saw a bridge. Wait. When this copies, I don't get to... Do I get to choose again, or am I just dead? I guess I'm not dead either way. So I'll take that. And what else do I take? I guess I take the Fatal Push too. So grab the Fatal Pushes. Okay. Grab the Ensnaring Bridges. And hopefully attack twice. We did it! Who needs phoenixes? Okay. Let's actually think about how I sideboarded because I basically just brought cards in at random. Sideboarded out this. This card might be better than I thought it was because the builds I played from Jason Chung all had like 4 surgicals and a bunch of extirpates as well. Where this build only had 2 surgicals that I saw, but they had ley lines. This is fine versus ley line. It's still just a 3/2 that attacks. Drakes and Shatterstorms. Huh. I don't want the Spell Pierce anymore. I can just shave random. Might be able to shave a surgical. I wonder if I can shave a Pyromancer's Ascension since we know they're on Ley Lines of the Void. They have 4 Ley Lines of the Void in their deck, so if they have one of them, I don't want to draw a bunch of this. Right? I think on the draw, I might actually want that. I kind of want this other Spell Pierce too now that I'm thinking about it on the draw. Yeah. Goodbye, Spell Pierce. You'll be missed. This deck's too hard to sideboard. Jerry only wrote about the top decks. He didn't write about these random decks. Want want. I'm getting a steam vent, so I should be using this one. Want to break gum? Kind of afraid of that crab. I don't think I'm afraid of it enough to kill it, though. I think I need red mana more than blue with this deck. Yeah, Modern's a neat format for sure. So they have a Mind Funeral. Till 4 land cards are revealed? Oh wow. That one's just gonna wreck me. They have another crab too. I'm not gonna try to memorize their deck. I'm just gonna do this to make it quicker. That Mind Funeral could be rough here in a second. There's only 9 lands even in my deck. Now they got 1 more land there. So there's 8 lands in my deck. So I need to kill one of these first, right? No? I let them live. Huh. I can just kill them both. think I'm gonna kill one of them. Guess I don't want a random cantrip. Oh, this was terrible to play this turn. I'll leave that on top of my library, though. Because it's one of the 4 lands. Boo! I'm probably just dead now. Can I even cast that and not be dead? Or use that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 4 cards left in my library. I have to flip this and attack twice in 4 cards. That doesn't seem particularly reasonable. I'm dead. I definitely didn't expect to get Mind Funeral killed today. Can delete that photo now. Good start to the league. Why? Leave my cards alone. This feels like a keep to me. I wonder if I'm supposed to visions on turn 1. Infect is a match I assume I'm going to struggle with. Oh, Hardened Scales? That's supposed to be a good match, right? But this build of the deck doesn't have the extra sideboard cards for the match. There's no Ancient Grudge or anything. Is this better than a random card? Guess I want all of those. Feels like I'm not supposed to attack there. Probably shouldn't have got rid of that surgical either. It just feels like I made a boneheaded play again. In my mind, I wanted it in the graveyard to help the Pyromancer's Ascension, but I just don't know if that was good enough. Huh. I don't know what I'm supposed to play now. If I play this, I may be able to flip it next turn. Who knows? If I play this, I can definitely get things copied, but they might not be good enough to copy, or like nobody might not care. I feel like I need this. Just play this and wait till next turn. But then I probably don't have enough mana to play everything. Eh, seems like the best chance. Probably not dead this turn. Another Hangerback Walker. Endohaven. Huh. So there's only one Dismember in the deck. Throwing a gaff. Nothing too spicy. Love to find an instant way to flip this. So if I find a land, I leave it on top. But I didn't find the land, so... It'd be nice to find a land here. Ooh, I like getting lucky. It doesn't matter what I play here. Um, so their hand was a walking ballista, a hangerback walker, and a thingamajig, so I don't really have to worry about dying to infect this turn. There's no one card they can draw that would beat me with infect, so I think it's safe to just do this. that's 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 not the right timing at all on that. It's probably enough to win. We definitely want these. Definitely want this. Probably want these. I think their lands are some of the cards that scare me the most. Actually, I think Crackling Drake might be usable here too. What don't I want? Surgicals don't feel like they do much. I have problems sideboarding this deck because I just never want to sideboard anything out. I always just want all my cards. Like Thing in the Ass seems like one of my most important cards. Can I just take out Fault Scours again? I don't think I'm actually supposed to ever take out Fault Scours. I don't think I'm supposed to ever take out any of my cantrips, really. I'll probably take out Ops before I take out Fault Scour as well. So I want you guys. You may just be too slow. You're a really big flyer. Meh. I feel like I keep playing this deck like I would want to be playing Storm. Yeah, this hand seems like a keep. We have a Pyromancer's Ascension. We have Storm cards. We good? No, maybe we're not good. We did draw our Shatterstorm though, which is cool. Guess I just lightning bolt that if they try to play another thing. I'm a storm deck. Let's rock. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Good thing we drew one of our only answers to it. Let's start with this. Maybe we'll hit the other lightning axe. We did not. I'm still supposed to kill that. We know one of the cards in their hands are Walking Ballista. I don't think it's particularly good versus burn. But I don't know. Hmm. Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't play Modern. I don't think the Walking Ballista is good enough to kill. Guess I'm gonna keep the Shatterstorm. See what this turn develops into. They can give this 2 counters and kill this, but I don't know if I care. Is that enough to play our Shatterstorm? I feel like it is. I want to strong a lot of lands. Get our counter here. Yes, we'll keep that. Neat. We're doing things. Um, is the Snapcaster Mage more important than the Lightning Axe? Probably not. Lightning Axe just seems like it's basically the best card. If they don't have a surgical, we found them all. I don't know why I discarded that. Look like legit sitting here with no idea. Oh, well, there's the card I want. Because Lightning Axe may not have been big enough, but we know that the Braid is. Completely ignore the fact that I had a lightning bolt and I threw away lethal. I didn't technically throw away lethal because, like, obviously you can block with Inkmoth Nexus, but, like, I could have forced him to block. Wait, I had a Pyromancer's Ascension in play. I definitely just threw away lethal when I discarded the lightning bolt. Yep, I'm bad. Nothing to see here. Move on. MJ streaming. Nothing to see here. MJ's apparently not streaming anymore either. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's streaming League of Legends. Why am I streaming Magic? Let's just end this league at 2 matches and go watch MJ. Sure, I'll keep it. That's a million lands, but I'm Gucci. I just want both of those at all times. Storm? Hmm. Us Storm Surgicals have to be decent here, right? Could just be playing Phoenix with different cantrips. Oh wow. I think let's start with this. Huh. Don't want to get rid of the lightning bolt yet. Well, I don't, because I don't know if there's storm and I need to kill a cantrip. JK, I apparently really wanted to get rid of a lightning bolt. I think it's worth getting a Phoenix back this turn. Because next turn we're just going to bounce it. And it may not resolve, so I don't want to throw my surgical away for nearly no value. Rest in peace, our friend. You'll be missed. Hmm. I have another lightning axe. That's not good for me. And they have a Snapcaster Mage. This game's not going to go well then. So that means this thing's already dead. Alright. That's okay then. It's going to be hard for them to flip that this turn, so. So we know Snapcaster Mage is the last card. Snapcaster Mage does nothing right now, so Sometimes you just tweet. I think if he'd had a surgical over a gut shot, they would have probably won that game. This is a deck that makes Jerry sideboard plan. And this is something I find very odd. He sides out a surgical extraction. I would have never sided out a surgical extraction. I'm not sure I even like that. I want my surgical back. We're going to do what Jerry said if we're playing Jerry's list, though. Never mind. He was right. 3 surgicals is too many. I am not results orientated at all. Uh-oh. Ravenous Trap. Ooh. These both let me see 2 cards. I have to discard this turn if I don't hit a land, so I think I'm going to play this one. May not have thought this through. Now I don't know what I'm going to discard. Um, Not good. They're going to flip theirs first. Or activate theirs first. Oh yeah. They ready to go. They have a Chandra too in their sideboard. Well, I guess it could have been their main deck. I don't know. Um, guess I want that. Hmm. Well, we get to do potentially fun things next turn. They get to do really fun things this turn, though. Hmm. So I could surgical to get my thing up. And then if they have a spell pierce, I just lose. No, I guess I don't lose. The Manamorphose will get countered. I think that's just good enough to take at this point. I have an Arclight Phoenix in their graveyard too, by the way, that I can see. They have a Lightning Strike, a Gut Shot, and a Flame Slash. Alright, can I flip them both this turn? Play both of those. Manamorphose. Probably can't flip two this turn. If I got lucky. Meh. This could just be wrong. I do need to see a million cards though. I already know that they have the one answer. Getting cards out of their hand feels good though. So like I know they can kill both of these. That just leaves them with a Flame Slash. I can't see my card. Okay. Hey JJ, welcome back. There's more blue cantrips in my deck than red, so I guess I want to leave a blue up. I'll leave the red up. I'm seeing 4 cards. I've already played my land this turn, so I didn't hit any either way. That had to be a play mistake by me too, didn't it? Like, it almost clearly had to be right to keep a land and just buy back a Manamorphose. Sorry, I don't have a close look at chat right now. Too busy being super confused. I went to look up my 30-minute documentary on fake US dollars from Peru. Well, I feel like I can see most of my deck now. Can't see my library. Right, so there's two feet. Oh, they ain't resolved yet, so I can't see anything new. They drew a Ravenous Trap. I'm just gonna lose. They didn't really play in a manner to ever beat it. Guess I play this one then. That's not it. That in theory is it. Alright. I don't think I played that game well. So let's just ignore that game. I think I played that game way too balls to the walls there. I think I definitely just played super recklessly for no reason. Pyromancer's Ascension scares me though. This deck is just confusing. I like how I can make 1,000 errors and still do okay with the deck. Because the deck's just so powerful. They have not. That'd be kind of amusing though. I don't know how it would work with Thing in the Ass. Could probably be in trouble here. These Eldrazi decks come out of the gate fast, and they have double tempo. If they have double tempo into Faultknot Seer, I'm going to be worried. Chalice for 1. That probably beats me too, right? Can this build as a deck beat a Chalice on 1? I mean, obviously it can, right? We can just play Phoenixes, but they'd have to have basically nothing. Alright, can't win now. So we definitely want this. We definitely want this. We definitely want these. We probably want this, and we probably want these. I think we can easily dump those. And the other 4 cards is where I get confused as usual. It's all white mana, so it makes me think that they're on the Displacer build, so like maybe I don't want to cut all my lightning bolts. Maybe I can cut some though. No. Can't bring myself to. Take out a Pyromancer's Ascension, but that's probably stupid. To be honest, I couldn't remember what Displacer did. I didn't remember if they could only flip creatures or not. I'm getting ready to look that up. Yeah, you can only flip creatures, so I guess I want this then. No, it's too late. I'm so bad. Yep. I guess we keep it. I should have looked up Displacer before I did that. I have to see if it costs me. It's all red mana, so I feel like there's a chance that they could be a Blood Moon deck. Did we shuffle this away a second ago? Welcome back. Don't dismember this, please. They're paying costs. Rest in peace, our beautiful thing in the ash. You'll be missed. Yep. Land, please. That's fine. Hold on for 1 second, fam. There's a lot of weird noise in my house. Well, if nothing else, we cast a 2-2. What are you going to do when the 2-2 runs wild on you? You can block a 3-3. And Scrap Heap is another one of those cards that I'm always going to miss. I know, but none of the cards in my hand are good. I assume they just take the Beacon Bolt. Now we have a 3-4. Am I allowed to cast that and just attack for 6? I think there's a good chance I can't win this race. Like, if they have a Reality Smasher, they attack or kill us in 2 turns, and we may not kill them in 2 turns. They could also just have a blocker. We know we can get them to 2 if they can't affect and or block my board. But 2 is not a 0. Alright. So we can play defense next turn if we need to. That puts 3 things in our graveyard. Let's start with this, I guess. Actually, let's start with this. And only leave instants and sorceries on top, right? So neither of those are an instant or sorcery. They both go to the bottom. And that's 10. It's technically 11. Alright, we got there. We had a lot of cards to find it, but it wasn't a guarantee. Alright, 1 game for the pity chest. I think we said we definitely wanted this card back because we shouldn't have ever sideboarded it out. I think Molten Rings are too slow, especially on the draw. If I was going to try them, I should have tried them on the play. Crackling Drake can trade with their 4/4s and their 5/5s, so I don't think we can remove it. They have a bunch of like 3/3s. Let's well cut 1 Lightning Bolt. No, I'm not. Can't bring myself to cut a Lightning Bolt. They're too pretty. think I have to keep this hand when we have double lightning axe in it, but I mean, like, obviously we just don't beat Chalice ever. They could turn one Chalice though, so I don't think I can just mulligan. Like, if I was going to mulligan to try to beat Chalice, I would have to keep any card that had a Ceremonious Rejection or an Abrade. And since there's only two Abrades in the deck, I think that's like too thin. So now we just gotta get lucky and draw to a Braid. I wonder if I'm supposed to bring in the Shatterstorm too, if this is what we're playing towards. It looks like there's a good chance. Can I ever win by blocking? Maybe. Maybe the Snapcaster Mage tricks them later. Or maybe we just draw a Braid and then we've got a really good hand. This dies at target anyway, right? So like I can still technically kill this with a lightning bolt. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. We don't beat that. Actually, we technically do beat that, don't we? So we go to 12. They go to 9. So we just need them to brick. Or we need to draw something that can block this. We no longer win. Hmm. Well, that changes the dynamic of this game. Ramunaparoon. Gonna get you. Oh no, they have 2. We don't beat that either. We might not end up dying to them this time either. Braid? One time? That's not a braid. Literally can't attack or I'm dead, so. Hmm. They have a dismember. Well, I don't have a choice then. I have to do this now. Maybe I have to sideboard. Maybe I have to mulligan to an Abrade every game versus a Chalice deck. So even if we draw Crackling Drake, we're dead now. Just want to look at our draw. I don't have an out. Need to draw a thing in the ass earlier. Well, they had to dismember, but who knows for how long. Alright, well, playing for the pity chest now. I'm missing Michael Jacob for this. No! I'm playing poorly. I don't deserve to win. Lost to Dashro. Uh, 1 second. I'll link his stream. My favorite Twitch streamer. Can you just keep these hands? One land on the draw with an opt. Hmm. My phone's ringing at 11:36 p.m. at night. That's probably an extremely bad thing. Hey, I'm glad we mulliganed. Goodbye, Manamorphose, likely? I'll go ahead and cast this just because I don't want to give them a chance to make me discard it. They took my lightning bolt, so the Grixis Death Shadow? Hmm. This isn't looking good. We need to be able to survive 2 attacks. At best. Maybe more. We know they'll be casting a Gurmag Angler this turn, so the odds of me being able to cast 2 attacks is not likely. If they sack this Pluto Delta right now, I'm dead on board. Alright. Guess I'm not dead on board, am I? I can Faithless Looting into double Surgical Extraction and win if they have nothing. They would literally have to have nothing. We have another basic in their deck, so... Alright, baby. Let's do this. Double Surgical Extraction! Hype! Alright, we didn't get any. We technically had an out, though. Which is cool. Alright, so versus Grixis Death Shadow, we're definitely not going to need these. Though that's a card I would have personally sideboarded in. And he brings in these and this. Alright, gotta win 2. This is a keep. This is Jerry's sideboard plan, Jerry Thompson's. Yeah, well, we've both mulliganed, so I guess that's fair. Me in game 1, them in game 2. Guess I'll keep the cantrip. Now they can see what I kept. Oh no. They shocked. Is that representing Fatal Push, or is that representing Stubborn Denial? Eh. I'd rather play this than play around Stubborn Denial if I can. Could just be a False Cow or something too. Pyromancer Ascension is the card I consider the best in my hand here. So maybe I'm supposed to protect it? I'm not actually sure. So they can play a Gurmag Angler this turn. Or they can do that. And still play a Gurmag Angler. Alright, our beautiful Gurmag Angler. Hopefully you're not, or sorry, his beautiful Gurmag Angler. Hopefully you're not as cool as our beautiful Pyromancer. Um, I don't think you do anything right now. Alright, let's hope that you do. That's not where we want it to be. Opponent. No. Alright, Lightning Axe o'clock. Lightning Axe o'clock. There's in fact a Lightning Axe. I have to lose all my permanents no matter what. Or all my things no matter what. Alright, well, it's a start. Still have no counters on this, which is bad. Might not even have been worth attacking them there. Their mana screw is basically the only reason I did. So I guess we need to draw like Manamorphose into Manamorphose right now. Oh, they hit the land. Boo. Maybe Manamorphose into Faithless Looting would also be fine, I guess. We really need a mana. We really need a Manamorphose this turn, basically. I'm just going to attack. And play a Crackling Drake. I feel like they have a Snapcaster Mage here, so I want to attack. Try to bait them into killing this. So probably take a Mire. Alright, well, we're technically lethal next turn. And we have a cantrip that gets us one counter on a Pyromancer's Ascension, so. JK. But we do have a 9-point Crackling Drake. So they need a way to kill the Crackling Drake too. Alright, so have a Dismember. They're down to 5. And now they're casting a Gurmag Angler. Because there's a Death Shadow, it'd already be on the table. Alright, so now we have to get lucky. Do we have an Opt in our graveyard? Or we do. Alright, so that's sign 1, that's good. Really need a Manamorphose here. We sideboarded out the Sturgicals, so we put that on top and cast Faithless Looting. We 100% lose because there's only one card in our hand and we don't have enough mana to play anything else. So, bottom? Looks like bottom because we're dead if it's not. Oh. It's one of the cards we had to have here, it felt like. Alright, well, this finds a... if we find an Arclight Phoenix in our top 4, we win now. Strike 1. Strike 2. Alright, we lose. Wait. Did I play 3 spells that turn? I didn't realize I played 3 spells that turn. I'm so bad. I could have just kept the Lightning Bolt and untapped and won. Oh my god. Well, hopefully we didn't throw this. Though we do see a million cards next turn. They drew Temur Battle Rage, we're dead either way. They drew Lightning Bolt, we were dead either way. Guess I'd rather play this one. I'm pretty bad, friends. Guess we just put those in the graveyard then? I don't actually know the correct play right now. If they drew Stubborn Denial, I guess they would have used it on the first spell. It's just whatever. Alright, nice. We won a game we didn't deserve to win. I was just trying to think if they had a counterspell, but I guess they would have just counterspelled the Faithless Looting if they did. They didn't deserve to win that game. I played horrendously. I didn't even realize I'd cast 3 spells last turn. I thought I was just dead on board. Alright. Well, we got a chance to play for a pity chest here. Huzzah! Jerry said always play. There's been a lot of debate on whether you're supposed to play or draw in this match, but Jerry wrote in his guide to always play. Which I think if I was on the Grixis Death Shadow side, I would want to draw, so that's kind of odd. I will also keep. Alright, we both kept 7. Could be a fair and exciting game of Magic, who knows. I'm just going to play this and pass. Be ready to scour myself EOT. Looks like there's something in my eye again. Oh, that card's kind of annoying. Because I really want to cast Finganize this turn, but I feel like I'm not supposed to now. I feel like that card's powerful enough that I'm supposed to just kill it on sight. I wonder if my play today has been a solid D, or if it's just been, or if it's been just like a solid F. I have decisions to make now. Alright. It's basically just that there's a million things to flash back that are great. So what I'm thinking about right now is like if I play Manamorphose into Beacon Boat and they just have Surgical Extraction, the Beacon Boat gets countered for basically 3. Or I could just like play Thing in the Ice, cast Faithless Looting, try to do some stuff on the following turn, but then if they have a Stubborn Denial, I still just lose this. I think I'm gonna cast this no matter what. Felt like they F6 that last play. I don't know if that was the right play, but it felt like it was the right play for the MTGO client. Because it really felt like they'd F6'd. Because it didn't give them any time when I put the Manamorphose on the stack. It just instant resolved. Still have 4 cards in their hand. 3 cards in their hand. I can barely see right now. This thing in my eye is just, oh gosh, it's just wrecking me. There's a good chance they have a removal spell for this. I don't think we care. Kind of want to keep a Snapcaster Mage. But I also kind of want to keep the land and the Thing in the Ice. I don't know what's right here. I think the Pyromancer's Ascension's our best card. So I'm going to go with that. They've already solved those 2, so... The Pyromancer's Ascension is probably actually bad. They play Leylines. I forgot about that. So I have a 1-1 now. Oh, they just don't want to play anymore. Weird. I was gonna just cast a Pyromancer's Ascension and try to Lightning Bolt that there. But it might have been better to just try to Beacon Bolt it. I'm not actually sure. They only had 2 cards in their hand. I think they forgot about the Beacon Bolt. And then kind of shame conceded. I think I played today very, 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 very bad. And we still got a pity chest, and we still won 1 game in both of the matches we lost. That's kind of successful, though. This deck's fun. Sideboarding it and playing it and sequencing it is like beyond me, though. But anyway, I've embarrassed myself enough for tonight. I'm going to log offline and go get a sandwich. Thank you all so much for coming by. As always, I appreciate it and take care. Thank you. Thank you, Lars. Thank you, JJ, and everyone else. Good night, everybody.